you want to wheeze them here. 11:45 now. Time is flying. We don't have many constants here, I can tell you that much. He's level 5. His health has increased from 350 to 490. 350 to 490 is 140. If you were to take that instance and divide it out across the 4 levels we have gained, you would wind up 140 divided by 4 would result in 35. Each successive level, to this point anyway, our air brawler has gained 35 health. So conceivably at level 6, following the same format, we should be sitting pretty at 525. Nothing else though has really delivered consistently. I have taken the time. I didn't just jump to this point. We literally did level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5 and fully documented each and every single attack, minus the one I just unlocked, which I wanted to do that with you, and minus the purchase of the evolved forms, which I didn't even know existed until this very video. Looking at his current statistics, attack 23, which, keep in mind, we miraculously jumped there somehow. I don't know. But we've gone level 2 was 17, level 3 19, level 4 21, level 5 23. Looking like a +2 increase. The 6 on the armor, we stayed at 4 across level 2. Level 3 we hit 6. Level 4 and level 5 we are still at 6. The speed, which was 7 initially and then jumped to 17 unbeknownst to me somehow. Level 2 we were 17, level 3 we were 17, then at level 4 we transitioned to 20, and we are now currently still at 20 here at level 5. The luck began box stock at 6, level 2 it was 9. Level 3, 9, level 4, 12, level 5, 12. There could be a decent pattern we could put to that. The upgrades themselves are crazy. Let me just, I'll walk you through it this way. How about that? So, for our primary attack or weapon power boxer, we started out 29 to 44 3 times, 52 to 78 on the final hit. It stayed that way at level 2. Level 3, we went to 30 to 45 and 54 to 81. Level 4, we stayed 30 to 45, 54 to 81. And then at level 5, we finally made it to 31 to 47 3 times, and then an uppercut at 55 to 83. The bruiser attack, your primary attack here with a brawler, we began 32 to 48 2 times, 40 to 60 2 times, and 115 to 173 as our finishing move. Level 2, we went 33 50, 41 62. The finale, the final move, 117 to 176. So we had increases across the board there. Level 3, the 33 50, 42 63. Okay, this is level 2. We were 33 41 117. Level 3, we go from 33, staying at 33, and then 41 to 62 2 times becomes 42 to 63 2 times, and our final move increases 119 to 179. So only the back half of that increased. Then level 3 to level 4, get this, at this point in time, our first 2 hits, 33 to 50, became 34 to 51, but then the second 2 hits of 42 to 63 stayed the same as they were at level 3, and yet the finishing move increased from 119 to 121 to 182. Thinking you've made sense of it, right? We come in and the primary stays 34 to 51 2 times, and then the second hit increased 43 to 65. And then thinking, okay, well this time the finale stays. Nope, it jumped up from 121 to 123 to 185. So there is somewhat of a pattern there, but it's a little nutty. And what's strange is it doesn't hit across the board. It's like increase the first 2 hits, don't increase the second. Increase the second, don't increase the first. And yet the finishing move seems to increase every single time. Coming in now to our elemental powers. We're going to get started here with Storm Cloud. Box stock, we were doing 40 to 60. And basically, lightning once, Storm Cloud 3 times, 4 hits total. They've always been the same 4 hits. So for simplicity's sake, 40 to 60 at level 1. Okay. Level 2, 41 to 62. Level 3, 42 to 63. And you think, oh, good, a pattern. Level 4, you know what it's going to be. It'll be 43, right? Nope, it's still 42 to 63. Then, of course, here at level 5, 43 to 65. So that's where we currently stand. Elemental power number 2 that I like so much. Twisting Tornado is a great choice for an air element character, I would have to say. We have got 18 to 27, 10 times, with, of course, 2 tornadoes. So you could have that 20 times overall. That's level 1. Level 2, 19 to 29. Level 3, 19 to 29. I know what you're thinking. Level 4, we're bumping up this time. Nope. 19 to 29. Level 5, we are still, we're no longer at 19 to 29. We just made it to 20 to 30, which that's some pretty good numbers right there. That's 200 to 300 per tornado, so 400 to 600 cumulative damage, which I've got to say is quite tasty. Elemental power number 3, shockingly swift step. This unlocked at level 3, so level 1 non-applicable, level 2 non-applicable, level 3, 11, when we unlock it, 11 to 17, level 4 and level 5 also 11 to 17. Crazy, I know. Now, right here, this next one, see that exclamation point? That is there because it is new. Where you see my check mark, if you go to the same position on the next picture to the right, you will see what I'm talking about. It's about to disappear. Boom, it's gone. So, where I screwed up, I was like, well, hey, I'm going to select it. And then I was like, wait, you have to upgrade it? Well, isn't that the same thing? And I press Y, and then you had to spend money. You don't have to do that initially. Again, learning as I go here. So we're just going to press A. I've now got this active, and it will be Toucan Zap You. Press B to call in 2 bird allies that drop lightning explosive. So we'll check that out in just a second. But first, we've got to cover the secret technique. So, Mastered Megaton Punch. If you wonder why it says Mastered, it's apparently because I purchased it. Which I wasn't purchasing it. I had unlocked Megaton Punch. I made the mistake of thinking the game wanted me to purchase Megaton Punch, and that subsequently bought the Mastered Megaton Punch. So what Megaton Punch does on its own, I don't know, but I can tell you what the Mastered version is. And that started, it was a level 2 unlock. It does 105 to 158. Level 3, 107 to 161. Level 4, 109 to 164. And here most recently at level 5, 111 to 167. Keep in mind that is the mastered version. So, coming down, secret technique number 2. Right? It is the knockout clap. This required level 4 to unlock. So level 1, 2, and 3, no news. Level 4, where we first bought it, 18 to 27, and currently at level 5 remains 18 to 27. After that, we have got Wave Fist, which you unlock by defeating the Brawler Doomlander. 35 to 53, and then 9 to 14 4 times at level 1. Level 2, exactly the same. Level 3, we increase 36 to 54 and 10 to 15 4 times. We maintain that at our next interval of level 4. And then level 5, we jump 37, 56, yet maintain the 10 to 15 4 times. Secret technique number 4, which is the dashing uppercut you've seen with Sir Skellington. We begin 86 to 129. Level 2, 88 to 132. Level 3, 89 to 134. Level 4, 91 to 137. And level 5, 92 to 138. So that is one of the rare ones that is increased across the board. Backing out there to the Soul Gem. It has also increased for the most part across the board. Let me explain that. Initially here, level 1 box stock, 52 to 78 5 times. And then your ground pound or smash down, whatever you want to call it, 86 to 129. That 86 to 129 matches the damage output we saw from the dashing uppercut we just covered, and across the board it matches up. So essentially your final move here is going to be 86, then 88, then 89, then 91. Currently at level 5, 92 to 138. Catch is, we went from 52 to 78 box stock to 53 to 80 at level 2. Level 3 we jump 54 to 81, and you think, okay, it's just going to increase 1 every time, right? No, because at level 4 we were still doing the same 54 to 81. Granted, the final move 91 to 137, but no increase there. And then in level 5, still can't put a pattern down because we're 55 to 83. And then, of course, 92, 138 on the finale. So what we want to do right now is take a look at Toucan Zap You. It will be my first ever look at this upgrade. And it should be neat, especially for air elements. So B calls in 2 birds that drop lightning explosives. To run over here and press B. Oh, that was... You wouldn't think of toucans flying that fast, but hey, I'll take it. So let's see what they do. Oh, and those are good numbers.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like each one drops 3, and 37, half of that you should know. That's going to be 18.5. Rounds up to 19. Your crit, if we could see one, will be 56. There it was. So I like that attack. And again, it's our first ever look at it here at level 5. So 2 toucans, 3 bolts each at 37 to 56. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am faced with another little quandary here, because unbeknownst to me until earlier in this video, I didn't know we could upgrade this stuff. You upgrade the upgrades, if you will. Okay, and I don't know the pricing either. So let's come in here, and I guess you have to upgrade each singular one. I'm hoping these aren't 2,000 like the tertiary attack. They should be priced lower in my opinion. So let's just press Y. 700, okay, I can live with that. Let's come in, and I've got to go somewhere else in the spreadsheet to document that. Weapon power 1 bruiser will cost 700. Press X for power attacks that deal more damage. Let's go ahead and purchase that. And then I want to back out. Note, there's nothing here for me to upgrade or purchase. At least not now. I wonder if they continually allow evolutions there? I don't know. And it's sad to me that you can't revert either. Because what if you prefer the original, you know? And then Boxer, we can come in and upgrade that. So let's see what it says. It's 700 as well, so I'll denote that out to the side. That's what we anticipated. Press X for quick attacks with extra damage output. So once again, they're so thoroughly descriptive. Let me expand the spreadsheet here, and I guess we will just do it like so. So we'll begin with Master Boxer, and I'm gonna wait, let me select that. Okay, Master Boxer. So level 5, we were doing 31 to 47 3 times, and then 55 to 83. Looks like roughly the same. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's interesting. So 43 to what? 65, that's right. Should have thought of that, getting tired. 43 to 65 3 times. Let me actually master. 43 to 65 3 times. And then it finishes 77 to 116, right? Let's see if we can see it. There it was. 77 to 116. So what we will do now is switch over to Bruiser. And it's Master Bruiser this time, so I'm hoping it stayed the same too. Oh, that was the wrong button, fear not. That's the wrong button too. I'm doing Nintendo. Yeah, it's still the same. So you're basically buying extra damage numbers. Okay, I can work with this. So 49, half of that would be 24, 5, 25, 64. Let me actually call this Master. Master, 49 to 64, 2 times. Our second round of numbers, 62 to 93. Oh, and the Thunder's here, dadgum. 62 to 93, 2 times. That made me lose my train of thoughts. 258, oh snap. 172 to 258. Alright, so this is going to be a hodgepodge video here, I tell ya. But again, we're learning as we go. I'm personally thinking I like the idea of introducing everything at level 1 and then coming back at level 5. I think will be probably the best course of action. So, what we have to do now is take a look at the secondary. And you know what? We just did Toucan Zappy. We know what it is box stock here at level 5 when it's first available. So let's see what it costs to upgrade. I'm hoping 900. 1,500! You gotta be kidding me. We're gonna need a fortune to upgrade this guy. That's so ridiculous. Okay, so elemental power is gonna be 1,500. And I'm assuming across the board there, so that alone is 6,000 frickin' coins, man. Let's do it. Let's purchase the 1,500 upgrade here. And we'll back out. It is still selected, so let's see if we still get 3 hits. It does look better. And it performs slightly better. We went from 37 to 49. Woo! Stop the press. We've got an amazing increase, don't we? Not really. So, to mastered, let me call it that. Master, we'll just put 49 to 64. Yeah, that's what I'm going to roll with. So, I'm not even going to have enough money.
Think you can improve on this? Hey, be my guest.
I think fully upgrade this guy. Let's see, what do these cost? 2,000, really? Well, that's lovely. So, we now know the mathematics behind this, and I've got to say, it's a little kooky. So that would be 8,000 to buy the master version of all of these. And then 6,000 to buy the master version of all the elemental powers. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put the 1,500 here in my spreadsheet. So in theory, let's do it this way. You want to upgrade to max your character out on the primary. You've got 2 attacks, that's 700 apiece, 1,400. There's 4 elemental powers you could potentially upgrade at 1,500, so that's 6,000. There's 4 here that run 2,000 apiece, so that's 8,000. 8,000 for the secret technique mastery. 6,000 for the elemental power mastery is 14,000. And then 1,400 here is 15,400. Oh my. So 15,400, and then if with your soul gem, 19,400. That's highway robbery. You can do a frickin' sensei for 14,200. That's insane, man. That is frickin' So, what I will do now, which again, my apologies, this video is a mess, but we've got to learn as we go. Let's just go ahead and upgrade all of these because I have enough money to do it. So, we'll select it. We'll just do one at a time. So, mastered. That's strange. It's master and mastered. But that's what it looks. Ooh, was that 2 strikes? Oh, it is. Okay, that's actually way better. And yet it's still at 11. Come on. You know? Okay, well. So, shockingly swift step. Mastered 2 at 11 to 17. So why you can't get... I realize having 2 is a big deal, but why we couldn't increase that as well, I don't know. So, elemental power number 2, Twisting Tornadoes, which I love this thing. We want to upgrade it. It's 1500. Attack again to generate wind blades. So press B, attack again. Oh. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we do.
Gonna get
That's wrong. So still 2. Oh! Oh lord, that was bad lightning. That was really bad lightning. The projectiles are 12 to 18. Oh, this is a bad storm coming. Oh, yeah. So mastered, 20 to 30, blades, 12 to 18. I'm kind of going to rush this because I don't want the power to go out. So primary attack is going to do that, and those do 12 to 18. Secondary attack just does more tornadoes. Tertiary attack also generates. So that's cool. Now, just for the sake of being stupid, will the Soul Gem do it? No, it does not. So take your pick, primary or tertiary. Coming in now, we have got the final one here, a Storm Cloud, the first one. We're going to upgrade it. Press B to summon a Storm Cloud that increases your damage output and critical hits. Is that increasing my damage output? I don't know. But let's buy it and see. So we're going to select it. We're going to back out. I'm going to dispatch them.
Look who's back in action.
Wait for that, and here we go. Alright, so it is doing 43 to 65, which is what it was doing last time we saw it. So I'm going to send it over here. And we're doing 40. Note the aura that he's got. So we're doing 49 anyway. And now still doing 49. Okay, do you have to stand in the cloud? Let's find out. I think maybe so. 74 and 93. Seems like an increase, right? No, it was 49. Where we left off. So yeah, it's just giving us way better critical hit success. Wait, 49 is 74, not 64. Must have hit the wrong button there. So 49. Nope. Half of that is going to be 24 5, so 25. Yeah, that's 74. That was just a mistype. And then 62 to 93. So yeah, it looks like this actually does deliver virtually every time a critical hit. So that is cool. So mastered delivers better critical hit chances. Now, in terms of an increase, no.
Somebody call for a hero?
I wouldn't say so. Increases your damage output. Of what? Like, not with that. Let's switch to Boxer, maybe. So, Mastered Boxer was 43 and then 77. So, there's our 43. We'll let that get. Yeah, so that's where we're at. And then nothing there. When we're inside, we do way more crits, but nothing crazy. Note the uppercut doing 138 there. Yeah, I'm not seeing an increase. I'm only seeing the critical hits, which is an increase over standard, but not over what it would be anyway. Sadly, I have no more cash to continue this right now, so there will be yet another installment. We've got to get 6,000 more, really, which is nuts, but I guess I'll do that and we'll take a look at the mastered parts. So we'll see, but hey, I'm going to end this now. I'm going to try to get Buckshot underway because of this storm, because he's the one that I need out tomorrow. So I will work on that and hope I don't lose power. I'm going to save this spreadsheet because it took a lot of time to make all that. And I will catch you back here for the summation of this video, hopefully. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, I want to wheeze them here. It is 7:27, 10:20 p.m. Again, relatively early for me, but it is a new day. Phone goes off promptly upon starting the recording. I have looked back at the footage that we have recorded thus far, and I think it's pushing an hour. And because of that, and the fact we're still not done, I'm kind of thinking I will put text at the beginning of the video, something in the description, and I don't know that I can do a comment, but I'll try to do that too, that says I'm thinking the best way to do this is going to be I log all the base stuff off camera, get a feel for it at level 1, and then I just go in and I upgrade the Imaginators to level 5, and that's where the video starts. That's honestly the best way to do this, to keep all the videos from being like, I can give you all the information, it's just going to take an eternity. Whereas if I come in at level 5 and we recap, just at level 5 numbers, and then showcase the mastery of the skill, which is something we have to purchase, which racks up 19,000 plus that we have to have on tap. Yeah, the reason I didn't finish last night is because I needed to record Buckshot. There was a horrible thunder and lightning storm showing up, and I didn't have the 8,000 that I needed. I guess it's only 6,000. So anyway, so we've got everything covered here except for our elemental powers that are upgraded. Unfortunately for me, I bought the mastered version of Megaton Punch before we got to log it, so my apologies there, but Knockout Clap, we're going to go ahead, note, press Y to unleash a shockwave that stuns nearby enemies. If I come in now, actually I need to drop down in my spreadsheet here. We were doing 18 to 27 with that thing ever since we've unlocked it. Let's press Y. They want $2,000 for this. Press Y to deal a deafening shockwave that stuns enemies longer. I think it was like 2 seconds. At this point in time, I don't really care. I'll be honest with you. And let's just... It's so clunky to get all the way back out of that menu, but we were doing 18 to 27, and that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Did I not select it? That's what I did, isn't it? Yep, bear with me. So we have to select it too. There we are, and...
Take that!
Oh yeah, that looks way cooler. Okay, so 25 to 38, really nice radius on it. Yeah, right there I'm able to get both of them, so this must be important, and in fact it is. So I'll have to deal with that shortly. That's another reason I'm going to try to expedite this. So 25 to 38, and then I'll put longer stun, because quite frankly I don't want to take the time to figure it out. Maybe more on that at the end of the video, but yeah, how do they refer to that one? Mastered. All right, let me denote that ahead of this. So the entire structure of my spreadsheet is going to have to change, because again, I didn't know that there was mastered versions of upgrades. So Wave Fist, currents description, press Y to release an explosive energy punch at your enemies. When we upgrade it for 2K, press and hold Y to charge up your explosive energy punch for more damage. Okay. I'm hoping we can still use the regular Y, because, wait, I didn't select it, did I? That's super annoying. Let's back out. Oh, that doesn't have the range. Okay, it does.
Feel my power.
So standard 37 to 50, so that's the same as it was. Mastered, regular is 37 to 56, 10 to 15 4 times. Hold, I will now try. Oh, he just automatically released that bad boy. I'm spinning him, by the way. Oh my. Only 4, but I guess after 281 I can't complain. So that was a max charge that dissipated on its own. Let's see. Oh, so it does increase over time. Thank you for complicating my... I mean, that's great, but, you know, I'm in a bit of a time crunch. So 1 Mississippi, 81. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 123, 3, 4, 236. Okay, so how do we want to phrase this? Like, hold is 81, comma. Nope, wrong button. 1 Mississippi 2, 1 Mississippi 2 Mississippi, 155. Would that be the critical? No, it would not. That's a critical for another number. So 81, 103. I think might be next. Critical on that would in fact be 155, so I'll go ahead and pin that in. So we've got 81 to 103, then 125. I remember seeing that, so they seem to be jumping the same increments. Oh, there's 188. So 125 is next up under that pattern, and then half of that would be 62563. That is our 188 crit. And then following the same format, plus 22 and plus 22, we should have a 137. Let's see if we can get that.
Feel my power.
170. Okay. 125.
How does that taste?
148. 148. Maybe let's just pin that in. So at this point in time, that would be the 22-ish, but rounded up 1, so the residual decimal points have taken effect, I suppose. Half of 148 would be 74. 74 and 148 is going to be 140, 210, 218, 222. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, we'll roll with that. So 103, 125, 148. This is exactly what we needed for an hour-long video. Just make it that much more complicated, right? 170. That would be our next increment there. So 170, half of that is 85, right? That is correct. That's our 255 we've seen several times on the critical side of things. Boom. And then let's see. That should be a 192. Which I think I have seen, but I could have sworn it was a critical. Let's see. Well, there it was. Okay. Timed that one perfect. So 192, half of that is going to be, what, 96, correct? Yeah. 192 plus 96 is 198. That's going to be 288 on the critical side, which we have in fact seen. And then 192, how many 22s have we done here? There was one. So 1, 2, then 23, 1, 2. So this should go up 23 if it follows the pattern, which would put 192, 202, 212, 215. Can we get a 215 in the house? 192, dadgum.
Energy fist.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, it's 214. Okay. So that didn't go up by the extra 23rd. So half of 214 is 107, right? That would be correct. 214 and 107, 321. But wait, there's more. For some reason, you can just perpetually...
How does that taste?
281. That would not be next.
Take that!
236. That would be next, mathematically. So, 236, half of that is 118. Why do I know all these numbers in my head? I wish I could tell you, but I can't. It's nuts. So 236 and 118, that's going to be 354 on the critical side. 236 plus 22 would be 258. So let's try that. Oh, missed it. Missed it by that much, huh? 214. 259. Okay, so we got, wow, we got our 23 finally. 259, half of 258 would be 129. Again, don't ask me why all this is right at the top of my head, but 259, again, 129.9, so we're going to call that 130. So 389, got that. And then 259 plus 22 would be 281. Was that our max? Just it times out on its own. That is correct, Mundo. So 281, half of that is going to be 140.5, which we're going to call 141, which is going to make, oh, really? 422. Okay. So that's a ridiculous cell to have in a spreadsheet following the word mastered, but let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 10 unique damage intervals. So let's count it out and see if we get 10 seconds here. I'll try to say it as fast as I say it in my head, which is pretty accurate. But when I talk a little slower. So I'll try to speed it up. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. Nope, I can't do it. But you get the idea. There's 10 different intervals, and if you just... It honestly times out. My thumb is still on Y, still on Y. It's shot, it's still on Y. And then I've got to add that it does 10 to 15 4 times. So I have to say, to do that much damage and then still be doing 10 to 15 only 4 times, I kind of would have expected either a greater interval of hits at 10 to 15 or 10 to 15 increasing as well. But once more, when we're dealing that kind of damage, it's a little crazy. So I didn't do the critical for 81. Let's go ahead and figure that up. That would be 41 in fact, so 122 is what we would call that. Cool deal. I think I remember seeing a 122. So yeah, that was a nightmare to add on to an hour-long video. Did not know that was going to be a thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great. It's just, geez, you know, I'm in a time crunch here. So let's see, we've done Mastered Wave Fist, so what do we have left? I guess, because I've already done the Mastered Megaton Punch because I accidentally bought it. So yeah, just Dashing Uppercut, right? Yeah, that's the only thing we can buy. So as it currently stands, I love this attack. Press Y to push and damage enemies with a charge. I've never seen that happen, ever. Before you uppercut them. I see the uppercut do damage, but never, never, never has the charge done damage. Maybe the upgrade will fix that? I don't know. Mastered Dashing Uppercut for 2000. Press Y to charge at and uppercut enemies with a devastating force. Okay. Kind of a more wordy way of saying what we were already doing. And then I have to select it. We're slowly picking up this mess. So, let's back out of there and take a gander. Oh yeah, it's definitely enhanced a bit here. Oh wow, I like that.
How does that taste?
Are we getting 3 hits of 12? I think so. There's like one in the middle and then left and then right. I had chain reaction on the portal briefly last night, and then I remembered why I postponed him. It's not such I figured a little bit out with him, but Holy snap, that chainsaw. It's not the numbers that are just like overwhelming. It's 1 and 2. Honest to gosh, that's what you do is 1 and 2. It's just you do like a million of them at the same time. And I'm like, I don't even know if I can count that in editing. But 12 to 18 3 times, and then 92. I know the answer to the crit, but let's see. There it was, 138. So, 12 to 18 3x uppercut is going to be... Wait. Dadgum, the uppercut didn't even increase there. That's stupid. That's the same as it is standard at level 5. So basically we're getting 92 plus 36 to 54 by way of that first little addition. So, we have now come in... Has his 23, 6, 2012? Okay. True story, when I had to get him his 6 to 8,000, I went ahead and threw down the Earth Brawler, who I'd already gotten what I thought would have been amply enough money, and found out it wasn't last night. When I put the Earth Brawler on there, he was back to the default, like the level 1 just created numbers. So I don't know why, and then I tested it. I put him on here before the Air Brawler, and I started recording. And he is back up to the unknown to me how they elevated level 1 numbers. So I have no clue there. That's still a mystery, but I think I will still take your feedback. Some of you that actually watch the videos in their entirety, you might want to know 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the vast majority of people, I feel like just coming in at level 5 might be the way to go. That's going to provide you the information you need. It evenly baselines everything in terms of you picking your weapon power, your elemental power, and your secret technique. And then, of course, we'll just showcase the mastered version. After that, I will keep it all box stock at level 5 numbers. And then once we've fully documented that and showcase it, we will purchase together on camera the entire set of upgrades for the weapon, elemental, and secret techniques. So I feel like with everything there is to do there, that's going to probably wind up and be about the length of a regular Skylander video, like research-wise, 30 minutes or so. If we didn't have the mastered versions to purchase, I feel like I could crank an Imaginator out in like 15 minutes, and then if there was a super cool elemental attack we want to highlight, maybe 20 to 25 with gameplay. But as it is now, it's just, this is way more complicated than I knew it was going to be. I think level 5 is the best for viewer retainment. I feel like there's very few of you that are going to be so hardcore, so super into all things Imaginators that you sit through an hour-plus long video. Okay, kudos to those of you that did, and the rest of you, shame on you for skipping over like 40 minutes or more. But I understand this was just like my test sample experimental video. What I plan to do personally, at least at this point in time, you can leave comments if you want me to reconsider. I've got the Earth Brawler ready. He's fully moneyed up. He's at level 1. I know everything that he does at level 1. I just have to literally get level 2, 3, 4, and 5 to unlock all the secret and elemental powers we don't have. I kind of want to just come in at level 5. We'll baseline him there, and then I'll buy the mastered versions. You'll see all that on camera. We'll see how long the video is. We'll see what you prefer. I couldn't imagine many of you preferring this, but like I said, this was our test run. Don't worry, the rest of the videos will probably not be like this. But I will take your considerations there. The second most logical thing to me, number 1 being just come in at level 5 and start from there. The second most logical thing that I could see some of you wanting would be showcase or a quick run through at level 1 box stock just created, and then come in and do all the level 5 stuff. But in terms of me documenting and telling you the level 2, 3, and 4 stuff, that seems a little overkill. I could potentially, if enough people want me to do it, take the time to fully document levels 2, 3, and 4 attack damage and statistical increases. and then just have that in the spreadsheet on the forum and my website. But again, the time it would take me to do level 2, 3, and 4, fully documented. I honestly could crank out another entire episode of Imaginators research. So this is going to be a really long video. I might try to shorten it a little bit, but again, it's the experimental one. I can't stress that enough. I'll have text at the start of the video. I'll have it in the description. If people ever would actually read those, it would be fantastic. And we'll take it from there. But what I think I'm finding out is that I will be going out of town this weekend. I thought I was, and then I thought I wasn't, and I was thinking, sweet, I'm gonna catch up on videos. NBA Playgrounds is back. Stardew Valley is back. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is back. Hidden Folks gonna get wrapped up. Gonna get back on my Minecraft series, and then maybe I was thinking of tomorrow night starting a new series I've wanted to do for forever. Nope. So I'm glad that I prioritized this, and I'm not aimlessly wailing away in my Minecraft world right now. So I will have Forza up for Friday. That'll be tomorrow. That's a pretty cool one. If you're going to be seeing this Saturday, so go back. It's Freight Expectations. It's a little challenge in Forza. It's kind of a cool deal. You might enjoy watching that. It'll be a quick one, under 20 minutes, by the way, the last couple episodes there. And then this will be our big shebang Saturday. And hey, I know it's long, and under the circumstances of me just finding out I'm not going to be around to record anymore, this will suffice for Sunday as well, right? The Lord needed a day of rest, and I guess I'm taking one too this time. So pause halfway through and watch the other half on Sunday. You know, that can be the logic there. But I really would appreciate your feedback on this. If people had started to do this, I could see why they would quit. It's a little overwhelming. I can't stress enough, I am not purchasing brand new crystals to do this every single time. I do not have the money to do that. I do not make the money on YouTube to do that. I don't make money. I've actually never made money on a live stream before in my life, so that doesn't factor in. There's no one donating money to me, and the crystals, in my opinion, are overpriced. I've said this since before launch. In my opinion, the $9.99 they retail at, it should probably be more like $4.99, and then on a sale price, I think 2 for $5 is fair. I genuinely believe it, and I think you'd wind up selling a whole heck of a lot more to suffice the price difference. That's just my opinion. But at $10 a crack, no way in the world could I afford to do this. So what I will be doing, assuming it works for me, is resetting them via the 3DS. If you didn't know, that's something you can do with your creation crystals, provided you have Skylanders games on your 3DS. And if you don't, I encourage you to pick them up. So many people, particularly ones that don't watch my channel, are still oblivious to the fact every single one of the 3DS Skylanders games are completely different from the console version. So if you go and you pick it up and you throw it in, it's not going to be the same game. I cannot stress it enough. So enjoy that, take advantage of it, expand. Some of you are bummed out about no new console game this year, coming year I should say. Pick up 3DS if you've never played it. 3DS is a fantastic system. You can get them dirt cheap. Well, not dirt cheap, but way cheaper than at launch. The screens are bigger. The library is huge. And Nintendo's first-party titles, as always, amazing, stellar games. So that's where I'm going to end it. I know this is an absolutely ridiculously long video, but I was unaware of the mastery of the skills that has to be purchased. I didn't know how much it was going to cost. And we documented absolutely every flicking aspect of this Imaginator Brawler in great detail. So 19,400, if you were ever curious, that's the amount of cash you need to fully upgrade one of these guys. Like I said, my plan, unless y'all change my mind, assuming I get a chance to record a Tuesday video for Skylanders, we're going to come in and I will do the Earth Brawler with the level 5 format, okay? And I'm just going to do it that way and see if you prefer that, and if you do, that will be our format for the rest of the time. And then I'll jump back and we'll do Chain Reaction, Chompy Mage. Had a request for him from Breathing Halo, and who knows, maybe when I'm out of town this weekend, again trying to remain optimistic, I'll find Robo, the Lost Imaginite Mines, and Standard Chompy Mage. Probably not going to happen, but it might, and if it does, I'll be a super happy little dude who's out of state geeking out over Skylanders in some random store somewhere. So hey, if you see a really handsome dude in the Skylanders section super excited, it's probably me. But anyway, I will quit rambling. Once again, my apologies on this. This is strictly an experimental video. I don't think it's a good format. I've learned a lot as we've progressed here. I'm going to try level 5 unless you can convince me otherwise not to do so. But hey, oneofweezem.com is the website. SkylanderClub.com is the forum. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I tweet all my videos. I tweet random things, like, for example, if I'm out of town this weekend and I do happen to find Standard Chompy Mage, I'll tweet a picture. Twitter is basically my Instagram. I did sign up for Instagram if you would like to follow me. I did it from a desktop computer because I'm cool like that, and they don't let you upload any pictures from a desktop computer aside from your profile photo, which I had and then I took away because I thought how stupid it was that a site for sharing pictures doesn't let you use a computer. It's mind-boggling, and I don't feel like Instagram and Facebook, which if you didn't know, Facebook bought Instagram several years ago. It's when it started going downhill. I don't feel like they need complete access to my entire phone, including the ability to read call states, make phone calls, and all that crud on my behalf. So you stay out of my life, Facebook and Instagram, and I'll continue to stay out of yours. I've got 2 followers somehow and without doing anything, so if you want to help set a record for the man with the most followers who never posts any pictures, you go right ahead and do that. But for the time being, I think I'll stick to YouTube and Twitter. It's been working well for me. So, well, actually, it really hasn't, but hey, old habits die hard, right? But that said, thanks so much for watching. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope I do too, going places I've never been before. So we will see how that pans out. I'm going to take my Nintendo Switch, and I really regret not buying a travel case for it now, but I'll finally get to play NBA Playgrounds again. I'd like to play Breath of the Wild on a trip, but I feel like I need to keep that for the stream when I get back to it. So that one's not dead either. I bet you thought it was, but it's not. So anyway, I'll quit rambling again. Feel free to give me your thoughts if you've got a really good idea to lay this out. But I think coming in at level 5 will be ideal, and I'll baseline everything on a spreadsheet off camera at level 1 so we can compare and contrast if need be. But for myself, this Air Elemental Brawler, and all the crazy things we've learned along the way, thanks so much for sticking it out to the end. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a like if you didn't enjoy. How about that? And, as always, I'll catch you back here for the next installment of Skylanders Imaginators Research. Adios.